Yo, what is up guys, it's me, Ashley's Gaming, back with another Infinite Dreams video, this time without a face cam because it's just gonna be a voiceover of one of my fights that I did recently. This fight was versus Nylasa and Shadow. Yeah, so this fight was a little bit tricky because of the challenges. I had to do focus as well as killing Shadow last. And because of that, the fight was a little bit tricky. Killing Nylasa took me a little while, so yeah, let's go into the fight. First of all, I wanted to kill the Celius first, of course, because once you go into dark mode on the Ujinex, this guy can pretty much insta-kill you. So my plan was to kill him first, so I wouldn't have to worry about him that much. So yeah, Shadow does quite some damage, so killing him last would be a real challenge for this fight. Turn 1, Feka goes in with the shields, accumulating glyph, and pretty much go full damage on the mob, as well as protecting the Uji on the left side. I place the bamboos with the panda to avoid Nylasa, like pulling, swapping and pushing my team around. So yeah, the first Ujinek is just going full damage and not going into dark mode, because that will result in me getting one shot. And the second Ujinek pretty much kills the mob. So far so good. This was actually the second try of this fight. First time it was just testing out if I could like do the challenges and all that kind of stuff. So here I decided to start hitting a Nylasa. Basically, because of focus, this means that starting from this point, I could not hit any other monster until I killed Nylasa. My plan was to hit Nylasa a little bit on turn 2, so that I could like one-turn it on turn 3 when you can basically hit in close combat without healing her. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to block Shadow as well with my panda as much to avoid getting a big damage on myself. So yeah, once you hit Nylasa from range, you basically deal damage in an AoE. So that's why I put the range invulnerability on the Ujinek, so my Feka could just hit Nylasa. Shielding my panda as well, running away a little bit. So here... So here I'm just trying to hit as much as possible. Keep in mind that Nylasa plays after the Feka. So on turn 3, my Feka still cannot hit in close combat without healing her. So my Ujinek has to be the first one to be able to hit. So that's why it was a little bit tricky to kill Nylasa on turn 3. It was not possible because of the initiative order. My panda and Feka could only hit on turn 4 without the healing effect. And obviously on turn 4 I do not have the cloudy Dofus effect on me. So using Nausea, I could pretty much get rid of the minus 10 MP on my panda every turn, which is pretty nice. Here I'm just trying to keep Shadow away from me as well. So normally when I kill Nylasa on turn 3, I'm placing myself around her and then putting the gravity glyph. I don't think I did gravity glyph over here. No, I didn't, and that's why Nylasa ran away. So pretty much at this point I was like, I should just give it up and redo it. But I just gave it a shot to see how far I could get, because yeah, there was no way for me at this point to be able to kill Nylasa this turn. So as you see here, the Ujinek pretty much has to hit Nylasa on range as well. I haven't even hit her on... I haven't even gotten her to 50% HP, which is pretty bad. So here I'm trying to hit her with panda as well, to be able to heal myself a little bit. As well as blocking Shadow to reach my team. So here Fekka's starting to get a little bit low on HP. Keep in mind I can still hit freely in close combat, so I did to heal a little bit. But yeah, Fekka at this point is almost dead. And like I said, because of focus, I still had to keep focusing on Nyleza. I could not kill any other monsters, so yeah. I made the fight a little bit tricky. So here I'm just trying to stall until turn 6, where you can hit Nyleza in close combat again. Stripping is actually the only spell that can hit through the healing effect. Because it deals so much damage, it deals more damage than Nyleza pretty much heals herself, so yeah. Here I'm trying to hit a little bit from range as well, to keep my team a little bit full HP. So here I'm trying to hit with the Fekka from range, but I have to avoid like hitting any of the other enemies with the AoE because of the focus challenge, obviously. The Ujinex really cannot do much at this point except for healing and stalling a little bit. Trying to hit from range using the intelligence spell and using Carrion to hit from range as well. Also casting Dogginess on Nyleza every single turn to avoid her using the swapping spell that deals quite some damage as well. So the best thing that I could have done for this fight was just killing the 2 side mobs that you can see on the bottom of the screen, the Fuma Roller and one of the Roses. Especially because of the focus challenge, it would have been way much easier. The thing is with Nyleza, I think starting on turn 6, maybe a little bit earlier as well, she will be putting my allies into pacifist state if I stay too far away from her. That was pretty much the reason why I started focusing her second. Because I was like, I want to avoid the pacifist state as much as possible. Here my entire team is so low on HP, but the Ujinex can now hit freely in close combat again because it's turn 6. And I think the next turn I will be able to kill Nyleza. I'm not sure if this Ujinex can kill her though. Yeah, he can. So here Nyleza is dead on turn 6. I still have to kill Shadow Lost, so here I'm trying to focus on the Rose because it's an easy target and it will help me to get my team back to full HP as well. So the silhouette of the shadow mob pretty much puts minus 10 MP on one of the characters every single turn. You can get rid of this by moving the character. I should have pulled my Ujinak here with the Fekka, but I think I didn't see the minus 10 MP, so I forgot to do that. It's no big deal. Especially on Panda, it's pretty nice because Panda can get rid of it himself by using Nausea, the 2 AP agility spell, to push yourself back 2 cells. But yeah, here I'm just trying to keep Shadow away, trying to get my team back to full HP, especially the first Ujinak, which is almost dead at this point. If I can manage to get some lifesteal off of the monsters, that would be pretty nice. Using the bamboo spell to fully block Shadow off pulling one of my alt characters. Oh, actually, I hear the Ujinak died. So at this point, it's just my Fekka and one Ujinak left. Like I said, it was pretty hard for me to keep my team healthy. So here the Rose dies, is the Fuma Roller left before I can kill Shadow. So this is obviously at floor 629, as you can see on the top left of the screen. So my buffs are pretty nice at this point. I share my buffs on the Discord as well every 50 floors. I think at this point I am at around 4000 agility, and I have like 5k vitality buff, I think, a little bit less at the moment of recording this video. So at this point, I managed to kill the Fumaroller, and I was like, okay, I can actually win this fight. The way you have to kill Shadow is the silhouette basically has to be inside of the glyph of the summon, and Shadow has to be outside of the glyph. Now you can only push or pull them one time a turn. So here I'm basically trying to lock the silhouette of moving too much away from the summon. Obviously Shadow is far away from the summon, so that would not be a problem. Here you can see the silhouette is only one cell away from the summon, so I can easily pull him in and then focus on Shadow. So I'm teleporting in with my Feka, doing the protecting glyph, because I don't want to die at this point because I got so far. Ujinek goes in as well, going into dog state and do some big damage. Panda is going to go to the other side, I think, doing some damage. And I think, yeah, I'm just trying to do as much damage as possible. Here I'm hoping for the silhouette to stay close to the summon, and he is now 2 cells away from the glyph. So I think, yeah, I don't think my Feka can get the guy in. I tried to kill the bamboo with one spell, but I did not do enough damage, so I could not get the guy inside of the glyph. But I think my Ujinek could. Yep, my Ujinek can just pull him in. And I think, yeah, I'll have enough MP to do a little bit of damage, not too much though. It's nice at this point with all of the buffs that I have that the Panda can actually do some damage as well. Really makes the fight a lot more fun, but also a lot more easy because I do a lot more damage than if I would only hit with 3 characters. So here I lock the silhouette and Shadow is outside of the glyph, so I could just do some free damage. And Shadow is, I think Shadow is 0% air resistance, so he's not too hard to kill. But he does quite some damage in close combat, so yeah. So here I'm just trying to lock the silhouette again, avoiding him to move outside of the glyph. I think he will stay inside. No, he moves 1 cell outside of the glyph. Feka can just teleport out and pull him in, but Feka has minus 10 MP. Here it's actually pretty funny. Because obviously Nylasa was in this fight, so I forgot the mechanic and insta-killed my Ujinek, but it's fine, Panda could still kill the boss, and that's it for the fight. Focus lost and 1200 dream points. Took me 27 minutes, the fight. Obviously the video sped up. But yeah, it was a pretty fun fight, hard fight actually as well. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this fight. Let me know if you like the type of commentary that I did for this video. I do plan a commentary as well for the next video. So stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and bye.